Welcome back to the 10th episode of the Through the Ranks series. We are back in Fort By and we have a Cerberus in front of us. However, this isn't the Cerberus we captured in the last episode. If you remember, that was a shabby mahogany something build. Can't remember. However, this is a different ship. This is a white oak teak planking with a Black Sea refit. Bitter armor, a bit more HP, a little less speed though. What happened was, and I'll show you just a clip of it in a bit, was that we took out the shabby one that we captured and attempted to fight a Surprise. It didn't go too well, and you'll see in the clip here. So I lost that one. That one sunk as well. Took the Niagara back out. Actually intended to take on the Surprise with the Niagara, but couldn't find any. So I attacked a Cerberus, and we got this one instead. White oak, teak, Black Sea refit, as I just said. There was a pump brake upgrade on it, and we put the hand combat on. And two 4-pounders. So I'll go out and hunt for a new Surprise. And until then, I'll show you a few clips of what happened to the other ship. See you in a second. Gonna cause some issues here. Elite frigate +2. That would be a fun fight if we were playing just regularly. But in a shabby Cerberus, not so much. Alright, need to make sure we catch her before it gets down too close to another fort. We don't want a repeat of that disaster from episode 8. Misjudging the distance to the fort was definitely a bad call, and he is getting fairly close, but I think the forts are on this end. Oh, that's a square fort now, though. Get in here and get him tagged up. Stop behind him. Here we go. Come on, get in. Slightly off angle here, but here we go. Decent enough on the first one. Reload ball ammunition. Do a small hit with the stern chasers. He's going to be a high shot. What? Around. Could be good for a stun right here. Decent enough. Dodge that broadside, come around, give him the chains. It's proven difficult, I must say. Right, guns are loaded. His will be in a second too. Yep, there we go. Time to fire. Slightly early, so most of our shots actually missed on that one. I mean, one good hit as we've done. see. You can probably tell I'm not overly happy with how this is going. I really don't fancy having to fight for another Cerberus. Yeah, we scrub it. Bugger! Only gonna take a pounding in a second again. There you go. Fine. So the Cerberus isn't the way to take down the the Surprise. At least not the way I'm doing it. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, we managed to get that Cerberus sunk and had to take out the Niagara and capture ourselves this one instead. But we've come out of Fort By and we have a Prussian Surprise. I know it sounds kinky. Anyway, Prussian Surprise dead ahead. So let's get into the fight. I am going to stay behind him for this. Here we go. 1-2-2, 1-2. Now, as you can see from the other ones, I did have an issue with that Surprise early in the other Cerberus. It simply just pounded us into bits before we could do anything really. So interesting to see if I can change it up in this fight here. Yeah. So, but I hope you appreciate me doing it as a few clips showing you the steps in between episode 9 and episode 10 here, instead of doing another 2 full episodes of me going back and forth. Going full speed. He's going to turn with the wind. And depending on how he does, we should be able to get in behind him. Now, he did manage to hit our bowsprit dead on, actually. That's not too good. It's another dark fight. And it's like, I always get into fights during the night. They are pretty, but they don't make for good videos. Anyway. He's coming around, going behind. Slow down just a tad. Well, he's coming very close. What's he up to? We've been in a good position if we've actually had all ammo loaded, but we don't. Very low. Oh, 9% off. It's decent enough. Swinging behind it. No, we can't. Another massive. He more or less hit us fully with that broadside. It's not good. Took out almost a third of our side armor there. On the next up roll. Alright, 77. That's good enough. Time to remove that stern. Don't want to get any closer to the wind here. Just want to get in there. I don't need the angle to be dead on, because I can't remove his stone without being in the right angle. It's more when we do the grape shot, we want to be right on the angle. Ow. Right, that's his rear gone. Reloading both broadsides, grape shot. Give him this as we come by. So we got another few hits on our weak side. Not too happy about that. He really wants to come in close, doesn't he? All right. Gonna make it a bit harder to get into his stand here. But we'll maneuver around, see how it does. Should be him caught in the wind and us coming straight down behind him. Coming as close as I can. Want to be point blank for this. Angling in. Turning out. Speed's good. Boom! 50 off. Alright. Power up, come around. So we take out this rudder as we go. Nope. Man, what a hit. 50 down. 1 for 1 on crew right now. There's no point in me firing a grape at this, right? We're not going to do any significant damage. What I want to do is turn into a sharp angle on him before we get into his firing arc. That way we can bounce most of his shots. Hopefully. We do have a few leaks going on. Should be repaired fairly easy. Yep, there we go. This angle should prevent him from turning as sharp on us as he did before. You hopefully get in behind him again and give him just one more of the exact same thing to get ahead when it comes to boarding here. Taking a bit of shots at the nose. T-power. Guns lined up. Shall we keep the turn on him? It's a bit early. 20. Not bad. Alright. Alright. We're starting to come out on top here. We are still heavily damaged on our starboard side. So 1 or 2 slips and we're going to be in a world of hurt. Question is if I want to do this and this and then prepare for boarding. I should have the crew for it. Come in for another rake. We're going to do 1 more circle around him. Pass in, and then next time we get him around into the wind, we're going to force the boarding. That's the intention anyway. Counter steer. Yep, here we go. Boom, 44 crew. Alright, we're ahead with 60 crew. Makes me feel a bit more comfortable about this. We'll let him get the wind as we come around. Come in for another pass, and the next time he gets caught in irons, we'll board. I don't know if it's the build. I mean, there's no doubt about it that the White Oak Teak build definitely helps us here. He's still almost at the wind. What are you doing, buddy? But as I was saying, the build definitely helps a bit. Gives a bit more hit points and thickness, so more bounce. So that sure helps us. And it just felt like we were able to get him into a better position this time than the 2 previous attempts. The one back in episode 9, I believe, or not 9, 8, and in the clip you saw before this fight. So we've been able to force the fight a bit more into our favor and get some decent rates, and we've been struggling a bit with the rates lately. Alright, should be good. Just 5. But it does mean that we're 55 crew ahead of him here, and we are prepared for a boarding when we get down there. We just need to get him caught in the wind and come around, and then we'll do a handbrake turn. See if we can get in behind him again when we stop. That'll put us into a position to shoot grape shot up his stern as we do a boarding. That way we can rake the lower deck. Should give us another advantage in the boarding, but otherwise we might just ram into him and stop by ramming. Alright, we need to time this. Bleeding speed. We don't want to bleed too much. We don't want to make so that he actually gets ahead and picks up too much speed. There we go. In behind him. Boarding. You can see your ship, if you're not completely still, as you initiate the boarding, you will be sliding around somewhat. That's a decent position. I mean, he's on the armored stern. It's directly ahead of us. His preparation is down, ours is up. Got the full boarding complement. Guns are almost reloaded. 28, 25. Both crew shocked. Three for one. I mean, attacking into deck guns fire will definitely make it a bad day. Alright, his grenades went in. Almost reloaded. Fire. No effect. We are twice his numbers in crew almost, so as long as we keep the morale right and spend our preparation right, it should be good. These grenades are very effective. Single crew on the grape shot. Misclicked on the... No, I didn't get the musket volley. That's 1 for 1. One for 1 on the grenades. He's braced. We're gonna brace here. Get our preparation back up. Guns are almost reloaded. No effect. I had hoped for a bit more effect from our guns, but it's all good. Deck guns. Oh, 13. That was a good hit on his part. Get our preparation back up. His morale is slightly dropping. Brace and brace. Fire guns. Perfect. Raising again. Probably gonna fire his deck guns now. No, he braced. Alright, so will we. I don't want to charge with an attack straight into his deck guns. There goes his deck guns. This grenade should be on cooldown. Good attack. For our deck guns next. Good deck gun fire, good deck gun fire. 7. Morale is shot to shit. Pardon my French. Brace up, get the preparation back up. I want to be in a position where I can attack, attack at the last second. I need a bit more preparation. We're almost even on kills, and that's why we needed the crew advantage here. Alright, one more brace. Monkey! Ah. Just slightly slow on that attack. Grenades are going to come out. That means deck guns are going to come out next. No, that's a brace. Alright, deck guns are coming. There was the deck guns. You don't want to press attack once when the enemy fires deck guns. That'll wreck your day. We've seen it happen a few times now. There we go. And we won. We finally got ourselves a surprise. Well, bit of doubloons and some rum. We're gonna enjoy having. Oh, there's no reason to pump it over. We're gonna change ship here. What is the standard? Fur surprise. Yeah, this is more or less as bad as it gets. It's got absolutely no armor, no nothing. Oh, how typical. All right, bit of crew transfer here and bring them back to port, both of them. All right, we are back. So, we managed to get a surprise. That in itself is a good thing. However, the one we managed to get is a fur frame, fur planking surprise. Basically, this is a ship made for speed, but it's built out of wet cardboard. So, depending, I'll give it a think, but I might go in between episodes, take out the Cerberus once more, and see if I can get myself a different surprise than this one, and I'll show it to you if I do. But we managed to get her, and I'm happy about that. Hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think of the series and anything else. And until next time, stay safe.